Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Rumour Roundup, and as with the others, all the stories contained within this are to be taken with a grain of salt and haven't been officially substantiated, but are things that are being talked about in the world of F1 that may be interesting, could turn out to be true, or simply plain wrong. Without further delay, here is Rumour Roundup. As far as the hybrid era is concerned, Mercedes are currently in uncharted waters. They are on the back foot in the championship, and they have to choose between a driver in Valtteri Bottas and a young and highly promising upstart in George Russell for 2022. If they decide to retain Bottas, they could end up losing Russell to another team. The latest update from the rumour mill is that not only have Mercedes decided against that, but that it might already be a done deal. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and first up on Rumour Roundup, Russell's move to Mercedes is a done deal. Alexei Popov, Russian Formula 1 commentator, had the following to say to March TV. I will not disclose the source, but there is always a lot of talk in the paddock in Monaco. They told me that Russell's move to Mercedes for at least 2 years and not in Hamilton's place is already practically done. Russell currently drives for Williams, and Williams head of vehicle performance Dave Robson had recently made some statements which to some people is a further confirmation of Russell joining Mercedes next year. For me personally, I think he would be a big loss. He was fantastic to work with even when we first put him through the evaluation. It was obvious he had something about him, a really outstanding talent to drive the car. He further stated that it would be a shame to lose Russell before seeing the fruits of their combined labour. I think we've all put a lot of time and effort into helping him where he needed a bit of help to guide him, and it would be a real shame to lose that, without really seeing the benefit of it in our car. It would be a massive loss, but it's not necessarily something I have a huge influence on. Rapid rumours. Honda are bringing in an upgraded power unit for France that allegedly will produce more power. This will supposedly help Red Bull to bring the fight to Mercedes on a normal circuit like Paul Ricard. Honda's Formula 1 chief engineer of AlphaTauri, Masamitsu Motohashi, seemed to suggest the same. Thanks to the efforts of HRD Sakura and Milton Keynes, I think we have been able to achieve a very high level of competitiveness. Lewis Hamilton is reportedly ready to take a pay cut to renew his contract with Mercedes, but he does have a few conditions. The first is seemingly that the new contract should be for 2 years with an option to extend it by another year. Secondly, he wants twice the bonus he currently gets for winning the world title. He also allegedly wants to be given a position in Daimler's corporate structure. F1 is reportedly considering holding a second race in the United States to make up for the cancelled race in Singapore. The exact venue could either be the road circuit at Indianapolis or a second race at COTA itself. Multiple rumours on Twitter suggest that Mercedes backed down from protesting against Red Bull's win as the consensus was that nothing much would come of it. F1's managing director Ross Brawn admitted as much as he thinks the FIA has been pretty consistent with their approach. He'd be amazed if the stewards go against the opinion of the FIA. And F1 is supposedly considering giving a bonus point to the driver who manages to take pole position, win both the sprint qualifying race and the Grand Prix. Do you believe that Russell has already signed to drive for Mercedes next year? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.